Well, hello, Himand. How's it going? No quote found. Have I not inputted a bunch of quotes yet? That's on me. That's on me. I wanted to put some good ones in there. I completely forgot about the commands. I'm so behind. Wait, what? Okay, so anyways. How you doing, Aunt? I'm gonna change my name. People keep calling me Himand. Yeah, I don't... That's kind of what I saw. I don't know. I think I tried to say H-I-Mant, and then I was like, well, it doesn't say I'm an ant, it just says I'm ant. Wait, what does the beginning mean something? Or am I just overthinking it? I literally misspelled hi, I'm ant, and kept it because I thought it was funny. Oh, I like it. I like it. You gotta appreciate a little mistake here and there. I like that. I'm just realizing how like detailed Zonot is with all the leaves and like the the metal to the barrel on the side. Goodness. So pretty. Okay. Trying to set up the sky. Isn't it beautiful? I'm gonna be honest, I could just stare at this. And there's so many times where like in our gameplay, I'll just be like, I'll be talking about something. But then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. Went to Vermina's shrine, I think, and this is in OG. And the sun was possibly setting over on the other side of the mountains, the hills, and then the lake, and then the reflection of the light, and I was just like, ah, it's so pretty. And that was in OG. That was before we knew about this situation. So, pretty amazing. So, I am just all sorts of messed up. I'm feeling better today. I think I just ran myself into the ground. I just burned myself out. And I was like, I need to take a self-care day. Not really. Actually, I didn't. I had responsibilities all day long. No self-care. But it was more of just like, I was like, I am not present right now. I was really out of it. So, come on. So yeah, but I'm good. I'm fine. I hope you guys are fine as well. Finally took the time to make myself decent coffee this morning. So that was nice. That was a nice way to start the day. And now we're just getting into other stuff like, you know, sweet rolls and, you know. How's your day going? What have you been snacking on? Did you have coffee? Are you having more coffee? And more and more and more? Is it helping you work on your athletic skill or your acrobatics? I will not be disclosing how much I've had today. It does not matter. It's not a problem. It's a lifestyle. Lifestyle's fine. Okay, so I did see. Now I don't know if you want to do this in the water that has the slaughterfish in it, because Doesn't seem like a good idea, but what you can do, you cannot just level athletics. There's a couple places that people are saying that you can run into. This is one. Wait a minute, is this. Wait. Normal swimming. No, you can't sprint, swim. If that makes any sense. Okay. Only on the second cup. First was a few hours ago. Only on the second. Come on. Chug. Actually, you know how I started my day? I made coffee and it spilled. And I was like, looking at it like, uh-oh. Like, I accidentally filled the cup too high. It's a cup I don't usually use. So I ended up just thinking, you know, you just have that momentary thought where you're like, look, see, I won't swim into the wall. Or I'll swim very slowly. People have done it for the record, and they're like, it just takes like forever. And I'm like, I don't want to take forever. So what people are doing, I guess, is they're looping their controller at just the right level. So that they'll swim in a circle, essentially, to level up athletics. But to be honest, it's going to level up passively. So, like, why? Like, I don't know. Well, it's not exactly passive. It's kind of passive. Active but passive. It's actively passive. No, I totally, anyways. I totally sipped on the coffee because I was like, clearly the level's too high. I need to sip it so I don't spill it again. And what happened? I scalded my tongue because obviously I had just made the coffee. I don't know what's wrong with me, but that's what happened. Intelligence skills attribute still kind of low. Hey, had to milk goats and do a little tilling. Oh, that's cool. Goat's milk is supposed to be great. Which I actually haven't had. I've had goat cheese many times. I love goat cheese. I don't think I've ever had goat's milk. I just use water walking to turn the Nibbid Bay into a highway and disregard fast travel. It raises more quickly in this version. Oh, that's nice. I feel like, I mean, but it's always like the first few levels that level up super fast. So I wasn't sure, like I haven't been able to fully compare if it's really just me. Like, oh, I'm just in the early stages of the game. Of course, it's gonna level up quickly, and if it's just like remaster leveling different. So that's cool. It did end up taking way too long to level later game. What am I seeing that's so pretty? Oh, is it this? Something's pretty. I don't know. But then, of course, we always have this. I kind of wasn't sure what I wanted to level up, because part of me really wants to see what hand-to-hand can do. But... oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Use restoration to buff your athletics over 100. The fatigue bar drops so slowly, you may as well have the infinite spread perk. Whoa. That's like the final perk too, right? Because that's the level 100 perk. So that makes sense. I like it. I also heard if you level up acrobatics while sprinting, it levels faster. Probably because you're more likely to injure yourself. $28. Okay, we're not necessarily like, not really closing in on a milestone here, but hey, it's something. The restoration, I always like the restoration animation, personally. But like, it's still pretty. Like everything lights up, that's kind of cool. Did they? Hold on. They did not. Wait a minute, why is there a door here? Oh, it's not a door. I thought that was a door. I'm like, what the point of that? It's pretty steep, but is it not as, like, rounded? Kata McLeish, Skyrim or Oblivion? That is a good question. Oh, enemies are nearby. What? Really? Look upon the lands of Cyrodiil. This is not the land of the Nords. Oh no. Oh no, sir. Cool symbol though. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I see. Oh, nice. This looks good. They smoothed down the little bump about a third of the way down, which used to make you catch air. Yeah, it was kind of weird. You'd have to, like, tiptoe. This feels like, yeah. That definitely does feel different. That's so funny. Yeah, look at that. Whee! I reckon if you had the mechanics and features of Skyrim put into Oblivion, you'd have the 3 perfect games. Well, that's what a lot of this is. A lot of the quality of life stuff is, totally from... I mean, they added sprinting. They added passive health regen, which I don't know that I really like that. It is a borderline quality of life thing. Like, if you're traveling far enough and you're like, oh shoot, I just need health. And, like, you can't get health. Like, it just becomes either a money game or, like, a luck. Like, just running into the right potions or something. Or having the right ingredients to make the right potion. I don't know. Like, it can put you in some weird spots, but when you're able to get out of a desperate situation, that's also a really good feeling. So, I'm not entirely against it. But having it passively regen, like, restoration was so important, almost essential in OG. So, like, it just feels less essential. But it doesn't, like, it's fine. It just doesn't feel like you desperately need restoration. Like, you did it. It felt like you had to have restoration in OG. So I guess that's my only thing with it, is it just feels less important. It's still important, still very important. Just not as, like, desperately important. So I don't know. Oh gosh, I really just want to walk around. I'm gonna be honest with you. Work on some athletics.
Yes.
Yes.
You too.
Rumors, you too. Just look at how pretty that is. Please let us get rid of the crosshair. In my last video, that's the one thing I didn't exactly mention. Like, I kind of mentioned it. But, is the labels. I was like, yeah, if we could just turn off the labels, but I meant the labels and the crosshair, like both those things. But I think I was focused on the more obvious stuff. Like, the crosshair is, like, fine, but then it's like, and for normal gameplay, it doesn't really bother me. For recording, it bothers me so much. No, I'm talking Hearthfire DLC features, living features stuff. Vampires and werewolves I never really liked them all that much. They always felt weird. I mean, they were kind of cool, but, like, it was, like, the thing you do, like, for me, personally. But I'm not cool. The vampires and werewolves, like, the storylines are, like, for me, It's like that movie that you have to watch at least once to say you watched it. Like, hey, I did the thing. But then when it actually comes to, like, normal gameplay, would never do it. Although, I'm still human. I love Serana. And I don't mind doing the storyline, I just don't want to become one. So yeah, the storyline's cool. Go directly to map. There you are. Ah, I see. We are headed to Skingrad. Isn't there a bunch of steel blue, like north of Skingrad, in the woods near the two bombs? Oh, I didn't pull for a power attack. Timing was way off. Oh, sorry, you're already dead, sir. Sorry. Oh, he's looking at... Oh, he pissed. Look at the way he's looking at me. Like he's disappointed. I'm just imagining this being like a meta commentary on like gaming. Where he's just gonna get like as soon as I leave this scene, this loading section, he's gonna get up and go to his next post. Be like, ugh. Why do I always have to be the wolf that gets, like, destroyed by the new characters? It's so lame. So despising Serana makes one inhuman? Noted. I always wanted to give her a Joan of Arc send-off. I'm not saying despising her makes you inhuman. That is not what I said. You know the joke. When somebody finds someone attractive and they're like, well, I'm still human. Of course I find them attractive. She cute. Now, admittedly... if you adventure with her for an extended period of time, she does get a little... Well, I mean, I could see where you'd be coming from, though. She gets a bit repetitive and dry after if you've been playing with her for a long time, and they don't give you any way to, like, progress your relationship with her. So it's like, it starts to feel weird, because she's still carrying your burdens. Like, you're like, okay, like, cool. You're like such a dynamic character, but then if I've been with you, traveling with you for weeks at a time, there's nothing else. Mr. Anderson's just gutted. She rejected his marriage proposal. If they only allowed one. Honestly, she's like the best character. Oh, I take it back. Her and Mercurio. That's my breathing? I thought it was being followed by a wolf. Oh, the sun coming through the trees. This was the scene I was looking for. Right here. My last video. Oh, it's so pretty. I should be finding steel blue in here. For alchemy. And there was a third ingredient. I'm hearing my own breathing. What is wrong with me? Just never was into the moody goth aesthetic. Oh, well, yeah. That makes sense. She's, like, just mild enough that... But, like... Also, like, what do you call it? Makeup was introduced, and they added the makeup into this game as well, which was interesting. What was that? Oh. Yeah, she doesn't actually look that goth. Except for her clothing is, like, really... Like her makeup is mild enough, is what I mean. I just mean, like, her eye makeup is not the crazy... That'd be a bit much for me. But she's, like... I don't know. Cute face. Really? We're about to get blocked to 25 that quickly? I can have... Oh! You're mine? Hey. There you go. Now you have to level up my block. Stupid question. Are the mechanics identical? No. All the mechanics, come on, just get blocked to 25. Yes! Block mastery increased. The truly skillful fighter learns to block with shield and weapon. Diligent practice has made you an apprentice at blocking. Your weapon or shield is no longer damaged by blocking. Well, good, because I just broke my sword. The scenes are recreated and timed very carefully. But the actual, like, there's a lot of similarities. Like they definitely look similar. But, like, when you actually, like, do lockpicking, the speechcraft pie, it's, like, the same thing. But it's, like, it's almost like a drawing where two people draw the same exact thing. But you can tell a different artist drew one versus the other artist that drew the other one. Like it doesn't feel the same. So, like, if you had an artist, for instance, draw two similar pictures, but they were different pictures, they would feel the same because the same artist drew them. Because this has got a slightly different baseline, it feels, when you do certain things, it does feel different, even though technically a lot of it's a copy and a lot of it's the same. So the colors are weird to the pie game. I didn't really see that is necessary. Like, just because I think the colors plus the gradients plus the lines that they put all makes it visually very overwhelming. I'm like, this is like what is that game with the light up things? Simon Says. It's a digital version, it's not even digital. It's a physical electronic version of Simon Says, and it's supposed to be very blocky. And so the fact that they added all these, like, details to it, it makes it almost hard to look at. So it actually makes it less easy for me. Anyways, Jimmy Victus, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, do I want lockpicking to feel exactly the same? Like, because it looks almost the same, you're like, I kind of want it to feel the same. But at the same time, you're like, but I'm also trying to play this game again, you know? Oblivion's NPCs are spongy. But you know who's not spongy? You! Because you don't get staggered anymore. I was like, oh, you don't get staggered as often. You don't get staggered when you're... what do you call it? When you're... Oh, I don't have my hotkeys. When your inventory fatigue isn't low, when your fatigue is low, then you'll stagger because you're running out of energy. Seems very logical. But, I need to be using that. Oh, that's destruction. I haven't been using destruction. Out of fatigue? Exhausted? That's when they can stagger you. But they don't just have you staggering you. They don't have them staggering you every 2 seconds. Because that was ridiculous. When you're, like, at full strength, full health, and they're just staggering you so much so that you can't even, like... Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Wait a second. You didn't give me a chance. Where's my steel blue? Ew, flies. Gross. Yep, they gimped the monk playthrough by doing that. Oh, really? Used to damage fatigue over time and just leave people on the floor instead of killing. There's some broken things about Oblivion for sure. Yay, did we find flaxseed finally? Oh, it's so pretty. There's so much flaxseed. Once you find it, you start finding way too much of it. Is there a horse in distress? Yeah, we left some guys in the dust just draining their fatigue. it's a timber wolf. Hey there, puppy. Ooh. He was limping. He was limping. Dang, sorry, dude. He's still looking at me. He's looking directly at me. Wait a minute. Does it feel like he's looking at you no matter where you are? Like, do they have the eye follow you? No? No, it just so happened. Huh, I don't know. You mean more popular? That's a good question. I feel like, to be honest, the problem with, my only problem with Sky Oblivion, I think the good thing about Sky Oblivion is you're bringing the nostalgia of both games together. There's obviously nostalgia associated with the feel and the mechanics and the assets of Skyrim. So like you're bringing the we all called. So there's going to be a nostalgia associated with that. There's going to be a nostalgia associated with Oblivion. You bring those two things together, and it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool to feel, to see what that feels like to play that game. The thing that's... Why isn't the sky turning red? It's creeping me out. Why isn't the sky turning red? It's taking too long. What happens if you back it up? That's the one thing about Oblivion gates, is you go up to them, everything would go like crazy. But then you'd walk away and it would just kind of like... Oh, it just was like delayed. Look, I'm on fire still. The glitch is happening again. Standing next to an Oblivion gate in a clear sky is so cursed. Yeah. That felt weird. No way! I had the glitchy thingy where I was still on fire, and as soon as I healed myself, it literally went away. See, this feels more appropriate. Look at that. See? Is that so hard? I can't go in there though. I need to get a house. I don't want to get in a fight with a boar. So pretty. The oceans of lava. Oh, nice. Slowly fades away. That's so cool. Master Nat. Nathan. How's it going? How are you doing on this fine day? Okay. So, originally, I was going to wait to go near any DLC, but Waynon Priory. Blocking reduces the damage you take based on your block skill. Shocking. Whoa! Hey! It did the little glitchy thing. See, that's classic Oblivion right there. Just getting stopped. Oh, look at the Bambies. It's hey, hey. Oops, my bad. Is that wolf just gonna continue? Like, I mean, like, you know, you do you. Oh wait, is that him? Did he not make it? Oh man. Come back. Oh, that's funny. The horseback animations look much better. I have to give them that. Yeah, it's awesome. I don't even know who's... Horse, I just saved you. You better not. The horse knocked him out. Hey! Thank you. Oh, you're beautiful. Oh, goodness. Wait, who are you? No. No, I want to talk to you. Yo. Hey. Hey.
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier.
Yeah, well, now I get one because I chased you down. Well, that's funny. Real about them. Like, so urgent. That's really funny. Aunt, I totally missed this. Had a pancake with a bit of PB and cleaned the kitchen real good. Dude, that's not a bad idea. Sorry, just doing this. Okay. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the sun on the hill, man. Chased a wolf, which was chasing some humanoid NPC, used firebolts. The wolf kept running after its original target, but was turned to face me, so it was running backwards at full speed. What? They're even wonkier than the original. You have to interrupt them if they're trying to murder someone. Oh, man. Fast food places really need to up their game on mac and cheese. It always sucks. Yeah, I've been to places where I was like, I feel like this is just... it's just some Kraft cooked up in the back, which, like, Kraft is the best mac and cheese, no doubt. But, I could just make that at home. Can you imagine if you could just get rid of that little crosshair? How pretty this would look right now. How majestic. Look at the lighting thing that's happening again. We're getting those weird splotches of light color. Like the grass is glowing. Ugh. The draw distance is killing me though. It's amazing. Splashy lights. I've arrived near Battlehorn Castle. I hear battle noises. As to be expected. As if the castle was being attacked. I should try to see if I can help. Yeah, whose side am I on? I don't know the situation. It's not my business. Just throwing that out there. What a name. I know, right? Make this my... Look how bright that light is, man. It's so pretty! People are just waiting there, or are they actually fighting? Just waiting for me to get there. You're aiming at the right person.
Well, well, look who we've got here.
Like, I love your fighting style, but also, don't hurt me. Yeah.
I'm on your side.
What? I didn't know you were in the group.
I'm just warming up.
Nice. Now you collect all your arrows, which is cool. I don't know if it's necessary, but it's cool.
This is the part. This is no time to talk. Keep your guard up and watch your back.
Love it, love it, love it. I appreciate the prioritization.
To death. You're pathetic.
That's the one thing about including all the DLC in this one. There are, what, 7 or 8 player homes? And then there are 4 DLC bases. Whoa! Warlord! My bad. Excuse me, sir.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Why am I aiming down? There we go.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
I don't know what sword he has, but that thing looks crazy. I want it! No way was I able to pick that thing up. Repair hammers. The dwarven looks pretty nice. Looks nice. Hey, it went away. It did it again. No, it didn't go away. So then you, of course, have the guy at the front. Oh, you have multiple guys. No. Oh, this is a marauder. Marauder. Lord Kelvin. Oh, dear. Look at the steel. Looks gorgeous. Shield of True Horn. No! Can you come back over here? Because I need to talk to you. This is pretty. And the snow on the mountains. It's legit. It's pretty much standard Oblivion magic, but at least you have to drop your shield to cast it now. Yeah, I was a little annoyed when I realized that, but then also, I'm like, that's fair. Like, it doesn't just, like, pop through as fast as possible, which was kind of nice, but I would almost consider that a quality of life thing, but
a dark day for all of us left.
maybe it makes things too broken.
Life to help us. Here, take this. It'll tell you all you need to know. As the newest master of the castle, I bid you welcome.
I did not agree to this. Nobody asked me anything. Coffee, waffle I made with croissant dough. A group of like-minded people. Wait, croissant dough? What have you done? Okay, that sounds amazing. So, like you got extra, right? No! No! How do you pick things up? Oh, it's just A, but that means you can't hold the other... Oh, this is dumb. This is dumb. Okay, this is the problem with using A for this. Now you can't use your thumbstick at the same time. Did they not think this through? Pretty sure it was one of the... Oh, you don't have to press and hold. You just have to press it. Press and hold for a second, but then you can let it go. Okay. Okay. Acceptable. Dang it. Let's try this one more time. This display case is definitely not big enough. It definitely is big enough. Haha. Okay. Croissant dough. I need some of that. Sounds amazing. My bedroom. But also, no place to store my things. I feel like I may have tried that once, Rhinoki. And welcome. Good to see you, by the way. I'm pretty sure... Or maybe it was Mr. Nerdy tried it at, like, a restaurant or something and brought me some. Like, or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure... I don't know. And it sounded amazing. Oh, come Come on. Haha. Not losing any of this junk. No. It's my junk. Yay. This room took forever.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Oh.
All right.
So, can I talk to no one? Oh, nice. Sweet. My startup was to make a couple of burritos. Sausage, eggs, tomato, cheese, jalapeno, onion. Ducks are laying, so you have to find a way to get rid of the eggs. Oh, man. This might not be a good idea. Why is this the first place I had to go to? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Love it. Love it. Hello, Master Nathan again. How you doing? I love them to each their own. They're a bit rich if you've only had it. Oh. You were hoodwinked into eating duck eggs once. It kind of ruined the idea for me. You didn't like them? I've never had them. I definitely probably would have a harder time with, like, stronger flavors, but I don't know. I guess it depends on what it's being made into. You stick it in a cake, I'll probably be fine. No, but just eating it, like, for breakfast. Also, if you put, like, it, like, think of it, like, a burrito or something, like, sandwich, like, with all the fixings and stuff. It's an easier way to ease yourself into, like, a flavor. Goose and turkey eggs are also good. Interesting. Have not had either. Oh, that felt like it would be a movable pillar. I feel like, for me, there are just a lot of doors. I get turned around in this quite a bit. The Colovian Highlands. Another fun breakfast idea I've been playing with is to use a flat metal spatula. Yes, that thing's been going viral on social media. Then dip it in oil, fry, slide off, boom, pancake pockets. Yeah, I've been seeing that. No way! No. Really? Hey, Numpty, how's it going? Well. Oh! My bad. Oh, come on. You'd think there'd be a soft landing. It's hay. Lizard eggs, snake eggs? Ooh. Interesting. Ew, tried turtle eggs once. Now there's is a strong flavor for an egg. Oh boy. Yeah, I think that'd probably be my limit. I wouldn't. Yeah. Are these not gonna teach us anything? Our carry weight is okay. Fantastic. You can't put books in here. That would have been cool though. I mean, we could put books up here. Gassador, how's it going? Oh. Why isn't it? Are you serious? Why isn't it going in? Why isn't it going in? Okay, now it's going in, but... Yay. Oblivion best year of Empire Cyrodiil before collapse Empire Cyrodiil and Sky... Wait, what? I am so confused. I'm so sorry. Wait, what? I mean, you would assume if different meat tastes different and has different textures, there's some meat I cannot eat. I will get sick. Whether it's because of digestion or like I just can't handle it. So you would assume eggs would also be different. Well, what if you come across eggs, which, no, I'm not saying you'd be finding eggs in the wild and eating them, but like, if you find eggs that, I don't know, have been fertilized, imagining a tiny little snake doesn't sound good to me.
Well met. Yes, ma'am. Certainly. Yes,
Wait.
ma'am.
I didn't.
All right.
Okay. So this is Battlehorn Castle. It's a lot of the stuff we've already seen. No, I don't want to go to the basement again. A lot of the stuff we've seen, and it's great and lovely. And random and too many doors. But no upgrades yet. And with no upgrades, that includes no storage box in the main room. Which is the only reason I would be here.
Welcome.
Thank you. Ah, no, no. Noodles? No. No, 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 no. No. Rhino Wiki said the only thing you would want to make with snake eggs are noodles. Ugh. I can't take it. Whoa, it's so pretty, except for the crosshair. Is it fading away? It's fading away. So we just lose planets from time to time? I don't know. The Night Divines give and they take away, apparently. Like, it's just disappearing. Like, we wouldn't notice. Oh, it's just gone now. No big deal. That's so cool. Northern Lights. Let's see if we can... We'll just wear this so that we can not have as big of a crosshair. Wait a minute. What if we got rid of it completely? Ah, we still have a crosshair. Never mind. The contrast of the Oblivion Gate and the Northern Lights is crazy. That's Frostcrag? That's Frostcrag? Until it becomes all you can see. Wow. Hey! Okay. look at this. Oh, I like this one. I don't get this one as often, but I like it. These Oblivion gates are magnificent. And I feel like the only one that felt this insane was like the really big one. So I can't imagine what that one's gonna be like. Nice. I've got poison in my pockets. Yeah. Fleshy pod. Hey! Wait. Oh. That went through his shoulder. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, water walking is a great way to get to the little islands. You just have to go quickly. I usually put like, if you get a higher level restoration spell that heals over time, I just activate one of those, and then you have water walking, and you can get places, you can explore more. It's usually not a whole lot outside of just some like a place that looks really cool. It's still awesome though. And occasionally you can get through Oblivion gates faster because you can walk around gates or whatever. Just have to do it quickly. Hey! Oh, look at you. It's like a little mini Eye of Sauron. Fortify acrobatics to above 75 and hop across. You could jump on the surface. What? Hopping definitely reduces damage, but like, so long as you don't, when you land, you don't sink in too deep. I don't know what you just said, but it was weird. Wait, how am I suddenly over encumbered? I didn't. Oh, I picked something up. I totally did. Everything belonged to somebody else at some point. You say those guys were the first, and then there was someone before them, and then they were the first, but then someone was before them, and then they were the... Who knows? Fortify acrobatics above 75 and hop. Oh, I saw that. Sorry. Oh, they were the first if you speak about lore. Well, that is the process of life. I had to get there somehow. Oh, no. So a lot of things like this really do, like, are just, like, extra loot and stuff. Ew. Which came first, the snake or the egg? Well, I guess that didn't require any lava walking. Okay. Excuse me while I... Are you serious? I was just so still. I was so sneaky. Hey. Look at the glow on this. Nice. Corpse smasher. That's higher. Isn't it usually flush? That's something to gripe about. All of the unimportant things. I do like the shadows coming through here. It looks amazing. No one here to greet me? We do it. Okay, repair hammer, admittedly. Small but useful. Fun. Okay, so... Wow, it's really repairing it very little. 21? Wow. This is interesting that you're getting different amounts. Dang it. Okay, well, we did what we could. Oh, look at that. Usually don't have fleshy pods right there. Hearts beating when you interact with them is a nice to. Oh, there is no bridge. What am I talking about, man? I was looking for the bridge. It just started going down on its own. Yeah. Oh, that is interesting. Well, we did get a repair hammer. So worth it. Technically, it is what we needed at the moment, so... What just happened? I'm floating. Well, I mean, I guess this is leveling our marksman. I don't really know what's happening here. Yeah, that's not common. Maybe it is. I haven't seen that yet until right now. Oh, huh. A contemptible or cowardly person. Now that's interesting. For caitiff. A Dremora caitiff. You're contemptible and you're cowardly. Just thought you should know how we feel about you. Also an ancient term for a bondsman. Whoa. 10 arrows. Caden? Caden McLeish was here earlier. May still be here, but he was here early on. It might be because it's just reloading the beginning of it and then it catches up to the rest of it. That's so tall. I feel like the scale has grown a bit. Like with how tall these things are and stuff. I could be wrong. But some things feel just more magnificent. So, Mr. Caden McLeish asks, Skyrim or Oblivion? I reckon if you had the mechanics and features of Skyrim put into Oblivion, you'd have the perfect game, which is essentially what the remaster is, but kind of more in an Oblivion way, which I like. Mr. Anderson, he was talking about, what do you call Serana? NPCs are spongy, etc. That's Mr. Caden McLeish. Ah! Didn't even see that. Just gonna try something. A churl is a rude... I was actually just gonna ask. A rude or mean-spirited person. Man, you're popping in with those so fast. You're rude. And mean. Wait, why are you trying to see their message? There's just a couple chats. Unless if they actually messaged you personally. Is there something you're looking for? Exactly, Nowiki. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're supposed to just take your trials in stride. Am I getting more sneak? My sneak isn't high enough. Ooh, fire! Okay. Something. What? Who did what? Oh, my. Come on. Oh, nice. What? It's a rock. Ay, 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 that was bad. That was so bad. I remember spending far too long following guards in the Imperial City to boost my sneak. Not exactly the most efficient, but them's core memories right there. It's all about the nostalgia, man. Yeah, I would find a guard that was like posted up somewhere, but like in a place that you can actually get behind them, because if you're not that good with sneak, if they're standing up against a wall or a gate, they see you. Like, you can't really hide from them. So you'd have to find one that's like on the corner of like a building. And then you could go to the other side of the building and just sneak into the wall. Or like walk into a pillar, like a little corner slot. Dude. Ripped. I would watch a piece of paper to keep my keys mashed down and sneak the Citadel barracks. They were always 3 or 4 of them asleep. Oh, nice. That'll get your sneak up so fast. What bug, Castador? What happened? How did I not notice that I had a level up? What's up with that? Okay, Castador, I'm not. Why do you need to see messages from Caden? Because they're really early on up. Were you already, if you were not in, like, if you hadn't popped in by then, it's probably, I usually take those types of things as just coincidental, but I don't know enough about tech to really look into stuff like that. Like, for me, it would probably just be like, oh, it's just a bug, or it's just doing a little thing. Whatever. It's fine. Like... Like, a lot of times when I join YouTube live streams, the messages that happened before I arrived, a lot of times don't, like, show up, or don't show up, like, in their entirety. But once I'm on the live, the messages are recorded really well. So if Caden was to start talking now, you'd probably be fine. So, like, I really wouldn't worry about it. It's probably just... I mean, I'm assuming that you didn't arrive until your first chat. So, you're probably good. Hold on a minute. I remember coming down here in OG. Where's the door to this place, man? Jump, jump, jump. No way. No way did I just... This happened to me last time, too. And there's some of the Oblivion gates, they do have like a door to a tunnel down here, but this just has the fleshy pot. But for sure there was a door over there. I'm sure it's fine, man. I'm sure just like at whatever point you get in chat, so long as it's recording things well and it's not skipping things. Like, he hasn't chatted the whole time you've been here. So it's not like you're like missing large segments of active chat. That would be weird. Is this just another loot spot? I mean, it's really cool if you look up the what do you call them? The Oblivion, the different planes of Oblivion. You can look at the maps prior and find like all the cool loot spots. Whoa, it's like fiery on the rocks. Should make me think touching the rocks could burn you. Well, Castador, either way, I hope it's okay. I hope it's not causing any additional problems. That'd be a bummer. Look at that neck. What we should have done, like, first thing off the bat, what I should have done, is gotten a Mira's ring. I think it's funny that it goes up as soon as you stand on it. Because I don't think the other ones did that. You'd have to activate it. Now, you could activate it from here. You didn't have to activate it from the lever. But I feel like that was an added thing. It did not do that before. Where it would just go up automatically with you standing there. I could stand on them forever. They wouldn't move. You only play Elder Scrolls Arena, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Interesting. Hey, by the way, guys, I got them on sale. I got Arena. I got like 1 and 2. So those are on the docket. Like, we could totally... It's empty. There's no money on your corpse. That's horrible. I hate the way it says that. You've released the caged prisoner. You have freed them. Oh, man. So messed up. So you could, of course, do this. Oh, there he is. Mythic Dawn Guard? Wait, was that was not the prisoner, was it? That's the prisoner? Oh, its face. Oh, sir. No! I'll go back up. Arena is more tedious than it's worth. Not much lore or well-crafted gameplay to speak of. Daggerfall Unity can be fun, but it's also pretty basic. Yeah, I gotta brace myself for that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm so confused. Is that a different door to the same place? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait. What? I went in a circle. I quit Elder Scrolls Arena because I need mouse. Don't have money for that. I have different mouse in my on your PC, but didn't work. Oh, also your PC's broken. Sounds relevant. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I can't afford to keep up with PC, but that's why I have a console. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah! Rhino-igi. Did you turn it off and on again? Yeah, we've already been here. The other side looked the same, that's why. There's an answer to this, by the way, and the answer, I'm pretty sure, is this direction. There's like a door to here. There's like a door along the way that's easy to miss. So like we're already back at the beginning again. So if you run along here, eventually you'll find a door tucked into here. And it's easy to run around this whole map in circles and not see it. Yeah. I'm sure nobody's expecting Daggerfall to be remotely what that. See, it's right there! I don't know why I always miss that. They even added extra glow. And look at me, still missed it. Look, this whole area looks different. You're right there. Right there. It's even the way that the building's facing. Yeah. I'm certainly not expecting Daggerfall or anything to be anything like the modern ones. Like, that's not my expectation. But yeah, maybe you'd have to have 2 assessments depending on what you know of the game. Like, is it worth it for modern audiences? Maybe not. Is it worth it for not modern audiences? Maybe. I don't know. I think you can only really make the assessment based on, well, you can only make any assessment based on what you know. So, like, if somebody's watched me play Elder Scrolls enough, they might be able to tell me if Daggerfall's worth it for me, personally. I'd be like, hey, you know, given your play style, given the things that frustrate you in the game or that you enjoy in the game, it's too good for modern audiences. You're funny. Birds before swine. Old ancient gameplay it's too good. It's just too good for you. I think there's always nuggets of gold in this stuff, and it's worth trying. I think if someone's not willing to at least give it a shot, you know, at least before criticizing it, I think you gotta just try things and enjoy what you can get out of it. And if it's not that good, you know, from a modern lens, there's a lot of things that have, like, I think there's some elements where storytelling has improved, but also storytellers have gotten lazier. So you either end up with something 10 times better or 10 times worse. We're in a funny age, like, where we're capable of making amazing stuff, but it makes it so much easier to mass produce absolute garbage. So, like, you know, there's fire everywhere. That gap is real, but the nature of tech for people growing up in that era change how they treat technology. Yeah, exactly. So, like, people who grew up with certain types of technology just do not get current technology. Now, I'm not saying they don't get it at all, but depending on how wide the gap is, there's people who, like, do not find modern technology intuitive because it's not what they grew up with, and they have takes them a lot more mental energy to just keep up. And so that's why old people and young people roll their eyes at each other, because it's like, it's not that complicating. Just figure it out. And then they're both saying that to each other. They're both saying to each other how much better the other one is. And it's like, no, it's just like that your brain is attuned to a certain way of doing things, and their brain is attuned to the other way of doing things. The problem is our devs and like writers gonna take the time to do what they're capable of doing, which is giving us awesome stories. They're capable of it. Not that it's easy, because it's certainly not. But when you're capable of mass producing stuff or wasting a ton of time and money on like things that are less important than the story itself, it's just about the choice you're gonna make. Ooh. I don't think there's gonna be, like, there might be one more fleshy pod. I don't think, oh, there we go, see, there he is. Oh, and that's an empty one, that's the one I already got. Okay, so there is not another fleshy pod. Tell everyone it's easy, just be a millennial. I think iPad doesn't work well, iPad doesn't work well. RPG from year 1993. I have difficulty to play without a mouse. I can understand how people who play with a mouse would struggle to play without it. I think once you play with a mouse, there's something about the way it feels that I could see being really difficult without it. But because I never played with the mouse, it's actually really clunky to use for me. It's weird. Whereas using both my thumbs at the same time, plus like half my fingers pressing different things simultaneously on a controller, especially using like the Elite controller, which I'm not using right now. I'm using the Series X controller. Whoa, whoops. But when you get used to doing all those things at once, and you get to just rest your hand down, you don't have to, like, give yourself carpal tunnel just to play a game for, like, you know, I don't know, 15, 16 hours. Like, I really enjoy, I think controller is way more comfortable. Like, for me, just, like, editing for a few hours is so taxing on my hands. Like, my forearms, my wrists. I'm like, I'm so glad I adapted to console, because I can play for a long time, and I don't feel anything at all. I've played, like I said, I've played all day long, and my hands did not feel anything at all. You solidly edit, like, really hard for, like, a few hours, and you're like, you have to stop. Like, or not you as in everyone, but, like, a lot of times you have to take a break, because, like, your muscles lock up and your hands start to hurt because it's pressing into your desk. It's like, But I could see how, like, using that mechanic, that method of a mouse, that's why people can get so accurate with a mouse. Oh, it's easier than getting accurate with a controller. That's why PC players call themselves the master race, and console players call them handicapped, because they're like, well, because then obviously mouse is easier. They've actually made attachments where you can connect a mouse and keyboard to a console, and those people can absolutely destroy. But also, it's a very logical way of doing things. I think using a mouse for aiming, it seems easier if you're adapted to it. It's a really good idea. Can't play RPGs without a controller and mouse. There's some games that are hard to play in touchscreen. There are some games. There are old games. I'm just going to give the example. Knights of the Old Republic, way better on touchscreen. Now, the only thing that's annoying and that will bug your hand, if that's what we're concerned about, is movement. Constantly having to press your finger into the screen, not ideal. This is not good. Wait. Did we already go through that door earlier? No, I picked up a mace. So I feel more immersed using a controller. Yes, so do I. But I will admit my bias. I've always played with a controller. The first games I ever played were on PC. But they were not like RPGs or anything like that. They were like simple things. So when I actually started playing like real games, they started with a controller. So I hold the front door. Why did I come right back out? Wait. Wait. Oh, duh. I thought I was in the same place I was at before. This is how you get to the door. Ah! Leave me alone. You rude, disrespectful person. You have to try to play touchscreen Dark Souls or Elder Scrolls Arena to see. Yeah, well, that's the thing with touchscreen. There's games that are you're meant to be able to press buttons at the same time. A touchscreen is meant to be held with your hand and pressed twice. Like, for the longest time, touchscreens didn't even have multiple touches. They only had one. Those games are not meant for touchscreen. That'd be like having a controller with 2 buttons. Like, that doesn't... And the buttons change... it doesn't work. There's certain games that can be played. I've played the... what was that game? It's like GTA San Andreas or something on mobile. I played it because the racing and the driving is really fun. The mechanics are really fun to use. And on touchscreen, it's actually pretty good. It took a minute to get adapted to with trying to... What was it? It was tapping... Okay, I think it was when you would run or when you would ride a bike or something, you would have to tap quickly. And that was easier with a controller because you already had your hand resting on it and then you could just tap it. Whereas a touchscreen, you cannot rest your hands on the screen because it's a touchscreen. You have to like float your hand over the screen and then touch, but you also have to touch the right button. So if you're resting your hand on A, it's easy to slide your finger over to X and B because it's tactile. Like you can feel it. You can't do that on touchscreen. So yeah, it's like those games were never meant for touchscreen. Your weapon is broken. You are going to struggle with that one. Yeah, I already used up my, oh, whoops, my bad. The funny thing is they're supposed to, like, I thought they were supposed to disarm you when your weapon's broken. I don't know why they're not doing that. I blame the game. I don't blame myself. Why would I take personal responsibility for my choices? Ah, I'm getting messed up. I'm getting messed up. Clairvoyance. You can wield broken weapons and wear broken armor. That I don't think I agree with that. I don't think... I think they should have kept the original thing. How do you guys feel about that? I don't think I like that. I don't think that's a good thing. That seems to defeat the purpose of having broken things, doesn't it? Or am I just being too... Like, I don't want to be all like, oh, old school's the only way to do it, because it's not. But that doesn't seem to make any sense. What is the purpose, then, of having broken armor? Now, I did notice, obviously, if you have a broken sword, you could still stab with it. Like, that's not insane. But it did do a lot less damage, it seemed, at least. Maybe it was just placebo, but, like, it seemed like it was doing a lot less damage. So, like, yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to be as positive as possible about this game, so I won't harp about it. You can feel free, though. Yeah, no, I love this game. I just think that's something they should have kept. It doesn't really bother me, though, because then I just keep playing. Like, it's not going to affect me. I just think as a mechanic of the game, I like the fact that... I like that there's a bit of a challenge to it, you know? But, you know what? How about this? If I want to play that way, I can play that way. It's like people being mad about fast travel. Then don't play with fast travel. Like, okay, if I don't want to play with a broken weapon, I could just take it off. There you go. So simple. It's broken, I won't use it. Oh, that's funny when you sprint. Oh. Oh! I was about to say when you sprint, your arms don't move. What's up with that? It's because they were ready to punch. I had a view of this, like, looking up to the thing. Looking back down from, like, OG. Think if you have broken weapon, you can repair the weapon with a hammer, or you can use... Yeah. Yeah, but in the old one, they wouldn't allow you to hold. Yeah, a broken bow makes no sense. Sword, you could justify it. But a broken bow makes no sense. If the bow itself is broken, you find a rock, you use your feet, you brace it, and you totally will get enough tension to use it correctly. No, it doesn't make any sense. A sword could. Bow does not. A shield could make sense. You can get a crack in your shield. Fine, keep using it. Oh, that is not doing enough damage at all. Broken bow? Yeah, that was dumb. I walked into that one. Okay. I wanted to make this hard on myself, so I did. This is my fault. And I can understand how, like, not letting someone use a broken weapon could be, again, it adds some difficulties, but, like, isn't that? But, you know, we like challenge in this game. What's this? What is this? What is this abomination? Hey, buddy, what are you doing down there? Oh, look at you. Being so patient. Trying to wait for me to get down there. I've been trying to identify who your voice and cadence reminds me of. It just hit me. There's a lady named Jennifer Brinney who does independent congressional commentary you sound very similar to. Independent congressional commentary. Is this like someone's doing commentary over like official like meetings or something? Or something? I don't know what that means. Sounds cool. Oh, I remember the first time I broke my bow because of my strength. Ha ha! I am just too strong for this. What have I done? That's fantastic. Broken Bow, Oklahoma. First contact between humans and Klingons. I totally know that reference. I know what Klingons are. Isn't that from Star Wars? Sorry, I'm not trying to trigger anyone. I was trying to trigger somebody. That's the Star Trek. I know that. I had a moment. I had a moment where I was like, should I ask if it's from Star Wars? I bring myself joy. Sadistic. No, wait, no. Wait, there's a... Excuse me! It's from Harry Porridge. Harry Porridge! Forget duck eggs, we could just have porridge. I don't like how slow this is. That I sincerely dislike. I very much dislike the new hotkeys. That's like the one thing that I use all the time. Like if it's one thing that would define my experience of Oblivion versus Skyrim, it'd be that the hotkeys are amazing. Way better than Skyrim's, in my opinion. Now, I grew to really like the one in Skyrim to the point that I was like, maybe I do like it more. I don't know. But, no. Doing that? Opening a menu? Are you serious? She was a waiter who decided to do a podcast explaining things going on in politics, and specifically in Congressional House stuff. She doesn't do advertisers or corporate sponsors. Interesting. Wait, no advertisements at all? Why not? Unless if she already has like a day job and she's like, I don't need anything else. I just assume that takes a lot of time though. She wants to be objective. I can understand saying I won't do certain ones. So that, and when you're in an arena, any arena, you're gonna attract people who want to advertise within that arena. So understandably, it's probably hard for her to pick something because then it would just come off as she's paid off. Sometimes the bowstring wears out and needs to be replaced, otherwise it breaks. Ooh. That was weird. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. That's cool. I mean, yeah. So long as she could survive, man. Ew. Some of these fleshy pods, man. A little bit icky. Let's see. We almost there. Whoa! Heel? You called me a dog? How dare you? Wanna be Darth Maul? Oh, that was a movable rock. That did not work in my favor. Whew. Aw, man, my nth cup of coffee is cold. I need to find a bed, and I need to level up. Oh, your heart. I need it. I dislike that. I am so sorry. Slowly inching our way up levels, man. Yeah, Skelly, that's right. Nice. That was really good. Skelly's the best. Yeah, let's get that acrobatics up. Let's go. Oh, this is so steep. My character is struggling. Finally! We made it! There we go. There's smoke coming out of the top of that thing and flames. That is insanely cool. Okay, we're gonna take a momentary break. Stretch. H2O if you can tolerate it. Caffeine if you'd prefer. Or maybe carbonated water. Okay. We'll come back in a few moments. Alrighty then. Take this on. Oh, wait a second. Why do I always forget? Okay. Okay. Look at this. The lightning looks awesome. Dude, I don't think I've noticed that yet. That looks amazing. Wow, and the sky behind the clouds. It's so awesome. Okay. Wow, that's really pretty. Okay, anyway. Tower portal. It's funny the way that you see through your character. Kind of warps. Whoa, whoa. I think I clicked it twice too fast and I didn't get hardly any benefit from that. See, I didn't get the benefit for it the first time. Ah! Okay. This is not good. If it's not gonna pause time, why did they give us a menu like this? I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I really do like the game. It just... I think that, like, the reason why I like the game is because so many of the updates were quality of life updates, and this is like a quality of life downgrade, which is such a bummer. But you know what? It is what it is. Hey! Oh, going up this tower has been really quick, though. I think probably because most of our climbing was done before. Most of our climbing was probably done, like, just getting up that hill. Look like Frodo covered in Shelob's webbing. Hello, nerdy and nerdy crew. Everyone is doing well. It's Daedric boobs. We've got the Daedric boobs. For everyone. Cheese for everyone. Base Ring of Conjuration. Wait, fortify Conjuration by 6 points? Really? I mean, since I don't have any rings yet. You're the one who's banished. Projecting much? Sigil stones in inventory, also a downgrade. Oh, simply hovering doesn't tell you which one is which. What? So good luck telling them apart if you have a chest of 20 stashed away somewhere. What? That's not good. Ooh. Excuse me. I love the way they look though. It's so cool. Oh, it shrinks? Is that how you get a smaller version? Ah! No! Does the sigil stone set you on fire? I feel like it does. Cause this is the second time I've been close to the sigil stone, and it like burns me alive. Ah. Oh, it had the same stuff in them. That doesn't always happen. Oh dear. Whoa! Slap me in the face as it disappears. Whoa. Surprised they didn't tone down the mundane ring. 50% magic resist and 35% spell reflect is ludicrously strong. Yeah, with a Breton? It's pretty insane. I had 2 of them in my last character on OG. Now you couldn't wear them at that same time, but still. See, there's our steel blue. Aye! That's a rock, not a mushroom. So wait a minute, I think you can change your POV. Go away, I'm trying to collect mushrooms. Oops. Put it away, put it away. Where is your foot? Uh-huh. See? Caked. Okay, so I think, okay, so what I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, was that you can change the POV of your, like, the different options of POV. No, I'm busy. See, it's the same wolf that attacked us before. He's like, okay, gotta go to my next spot. Okay, yeah, I know, I'm dead. Just gonna wait here till you go to the next section, then I'll try to beat you there so I can totally organically attack you from somewhere else. Just the same guy every time. Steel blue! That's not wait, is that steel blue? That's not steel blue. Is it floating above the ground? Well, we can see the full animation. Look at that. This let's see if we can change that in settings. So we're gonna go to settings. There, see, that's wider. You can find steel blue easier this way. It's usually around the trees. You can, like, really pull it out far with OG. And you can see, like, really high above you. So it's really easy to find what you are looking for. Boop. Whoa. What? Do we got gifted? I don't know why it's doubling like that. I think one's falling behind the other. Hey Raven, how's it going, man? How you been? Gotta make sure he's really done. Just had to, like, you know, double check. Okay, so what just happened, man? Welcome, new Legionnaires. The good thing is we didn't have our members stream yesterday. I was not feeling fantastic. And so I moved it to tomorrow so you could be a part of that. Let me check. Wait, how did this get changed? Okay. Raven Johnson gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Raven Johnson. Or Raven as we call you. For short. I'm writing it down really quickly. Okay, let me see if I can't pop on over to... You got readmitted to the hospital last night? Oh, dude, are you serious? How you doing? How you feeling? I'm sorry about that, man. Mr. Anderson, you should really stop doing that, Raven. Yeah, man. Maybe not do that this time. Not good. I am so sorry. That sucks. What is this? Oh, is that what this is? Oh no, that is a bug. You feeling better? If you're talking about me, Raven, I'm feeling alright. Oh dear, I did just increase my level way too high. Wow. So, I thought it was you're supposed to auto-attempt, which... Oh my, wow! What is that? Ah! They don't have they do have opposable thumbs. Can they get out of... I thought cave trolls, were they that dark? Looks like a gorilla coming at me, ready to rip me apart. I'm really nervous. No! No! Oh, no way! No, thank you. No, thank you, sir. Does this thing have 3 toes? That was horrifying. Weren't they gray before? That was... I'm fine. Yep, they made it so you can spam one of the tumblers, which is set by default. Never break apart. Yeah. I don't even think... I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't even seem like it's done... Like... I feel like it's not dumbing it down. It seems like a mistake, right? Oh dear. I don't know. I know I'm kind of weak, but they seem a little scary to me. Where is Skelly going? They auto heal. I don't like this. This is not going well for me. Is there 2 different tones that are being used for the heal? Look. I don't even know. All I know is I did not like that situation. Oh. Okay, I don't know what happened with that. Well, Skelly's doing a great job. Whoa, Skelly did an amazing job. Go Skelly, man. Chamber of Titans. The Curse of Lifeblood. Fortify health on self. 20 points. I can't take it with me. Nice, look at these. Whoa, what? That's cool. Why not just be able to do that? I don't get it. Okay. I want it. I'll definitely come back for that one. Oh, no, you weren't joking. Chamber of Titans. Do I want to be in here? Is this a bad idea? Is this foolishness? I thought you were joking. Ah! They gave them cute ears, I guess. Well, you visit this cave during Fighters Guild. Ah. The string. Somebody went over the string. They're coming. I get trapped in here. I get trapped. No, thank you. Sup, Lobo? How's it going? Oh, come on. Also the Chamber of Titans. You know, I feel like... I think this is unnecessary. It's going well. How are you doing? I'm doing well. What happened, and are they Lydiaing me right now? Did they make friends? Are they having a conversation? I'm confused. Go for it, Skelly. Take him out. Hey. Raven Nerdy gets herself in the funniest predicaments. I just keep getting lost. Thank you, Skelly. You know, Skelly is OP. Ogre's teeth. Oh, delightful. Nice. No. Wait. Why is this? Oh. That's why I needed flax seeds and venison. It was for feather. That makes a lot of sense. I couldn't remember what it was for. Nice. That saved me a lot of space, getting rid of the Daedra hearts. Shield? Hey, look at that. Wait, why is it showing like that? It like has to clear out. Nice, nice. Nice. Fortify your personality, have the gall, and have a little fat. Look at that. I picked up like 50 Daedra arrows and they were heavy. Oh yeah, they are. And the hearts are like 2 apiece. Nice. Sweet. Oh, nice. Fortify personality. Yay, freedom. Look how fast the shadows move. It's insanely fast. Time is wasting away. It's like one of those montages where someone's watching their life just fade away. Like, oh no, everything's growing and changing around me. It's all happening too fast. Look at that. Oh, that looks slower, actually. You see it. Look how fast that's moving. But in front of the cave, it definitely looked even faster. I love that snow, the patchy snow. Like, it's still barely hanging on. That's either a stump or a bear. Did you hear that? Sounded like a rock falling from down the hill. Look at that. As you travel north, you get more patchy snow. That's so cool. Look at that. Dinosaurs. You saw in the last stream how quickly the shadow of the trees zip across the water at sunrise and sunset. Yeah, it's fast. Even during the day, as it moves through, like, look at that. That's really fast. Is that what it is, though? Oh, enemies are nearby. What do you mean enemies are nearby? I was gonna say, is it because, like, is it the early and late points of the day? This is, I'm sorry, this is just, like, could we just take a second, please? This is so pretty. It's so beautiful. Oh, that's why I said get ready for a psychedelic light show at sunsets. You're legit, man. And the northern lights are so pretty too. That's one thing I liked in Skyrim that I'm glad they brought in. Like you're seeing it branch by branch. This tree down to the middle, like the right middle. Slowly, like section by section getting cut off from the sun. Like it's so pretty. And then farther down in the middle, slightly toward the left a little bit. Or left of middle. Like it's getting a bit fuzzy and splotchy. But like it's so like gradual. Oh, that's so cool. Look at how far you can see. That's just amazing. This is why I want to get rid of that crosshair. Cause it's such a pretty scene. And like the HUD and everything. If you can get rid of everything. Clear it out. There's snow on the branches to the tree left, to the left. I was watching a section of hillside glowing like Glowing Sea in Fallout 4 and wondered what was going on. It was moonrise. Oh! Is that what the glowing is? When I get those glowy fairy looking spots? Is it the moon? Wait a minute. Do you see that glow on the hill over there? Or is that still the sun? Reflections and refractions on the snow. Okay, we need to find a place to... Maddie, welcome, Maddie. You have a very nice voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Instantly, I go into influencer nerdy voice. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. And my voice changes. No, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And hello to you too. Venison! Okay, let him go. Let him go. I'm listening more than watching. I don't want too many visual spoilers. I respect that. That's part of what it is for me, is I'm just experiencing it for the first time, and you should definitely... I want you to have that moment of just experiencing it. Okay. It's very nice. I can bet on that. Very USA, but I like it. That's interesting. I haven't heard that one. Unless I switch to the influencer. Let's see. We need to sleep. We need to level up. Ascended to level 9. We're already at level 9? So that's how it works. You plod along, putting one foot before the other. Look up, and suddenly there you are. Right where you wanted to be all along. That's not a complete sentence. Huh. You look up and suddenly there you are. Period. New sentence. Right where you wanted to be all... Oh, is that the implied you? But that would require... It would require R. You are right where... Okay, sorry. We need to level up her speechcraft. Well, I need to be true. I am from the EU and we like the USA accent. Really? That's so funny because I usually hear like if you have someone from the US, they're like, "Oh my gosh, European accent's amazing." But then if you have somebody from like the EU, they're like, "Ugh, Americans." Maybe it depends on which accent it is because America has like a ton of different accents. And obviously, Europe has a ton of different accents. Like, they vary so much. But I think it's the first time I've heard like a distinctly positive thing. That's awesome. We need more agility. I don't know why, but I have not been investing in agility, and that's something that I really should be. Strength I'm only investing in because carry weight and I want more stuff and I need a home to put my stuff. Willpower is now solely responsible for magic, so really I should also be focusing more on that. I think that also depends on what part of EU. Fair. They have so many different accents. They can't possibly have like so many different varied and nuanced opinions. I'm half German, half Polish. Ooh. Does your are those two accents or like do they sound different or are they relatively close to each other? Like I feel like which does your accent lean to? And which part of the US people rarely compliment Dwayne? I think maybe that's the same because I've heard people who are European, they distinctly like or look up to or down on certain accents, and then people in America look up to or down on certain accents. It's like style, your personal aesthetic turns into classism awfully quickly. Agility, speed, endurance. I'm so spread out right now. I'm not focusing on any one thing in particular. I really need to get that willpower up, though. No, I want this. Never mind. Agility slightly increases maximum fatigue. Wait a minute. What's solely responsible for fatigue again? How fast you move. Maximum health. Greatly increases your maximum fatigue. Oh, this is hard. But this affects daggers and bows, which would mean we can have a sneaky dude. Yes! Are you serious? You've ascended to level 10! Agility. Wait, do I want to focus on that? I want hand-to-hand is what I want. But that's fine. I just want to be buff. I'm so close. We're going to hit 75. Like, we got to work on our milestone perks. Intelligence, willpower, agility. fine. We do need speed. I like America to get a job, but healthcare and education, I'd rather Germany for education and healthcare. Sweet. We need to be able to pick and choose, huh? Have our cake and eat it too. Can I just take the different features from different things? Mr. Anderson, it's advantageous to have an accent people associate with stupidity. It gives you an ace in the hole. I've played dumb to get out of many situations. Huh. What kind of situations are you getting into? Yeah, I will admit though, the people's presumptions about you, if they want to make the presumption, that's on them. But I like your accent. Oh, thank you. It's funny because it would, no matter who you are, you don't hear your accent. Regardless of, I mean, I'm sure maybe some people hear it, but I always think of my voice like, but I think a lot of people do this, is you think of your voice as the more neutral accent. And then if people pick you out and they're like, oh no, you have this accent, and you're like, what? Me? Accent? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. 1 point in luck is better than 2 in most others. Luck affects everything. It does, but actually, by the way, I did watch a luck video for everyone's sake, given our discussion, and it seems like it still has the same pitfalls as it did in OG. It's really not all that. It's great early game is what it is. Late game, not so much. Driving around sort of... Dude, that's not good. You just told me to turn them on and be... Oh my goodness, dude. You can't lie, though. That's not good. I wouldn't be used to city lights if I was drunk either, though. America's a place I'd rather live for the economy and also get vacation. I like beach and houses they make. There's different places. I feel like in any continent, depending on where you live, like there's some places you live where you're in the middle of only one type of like thing. Like you could live in a place that's like mostly cold or a place that's mostly hot, or you could try to live in a place that's like in the middle. That's what I like. Is there's places where you can kind of like do a lot of different things, and I think that's cool. But also, aren't those usually the places that are touristy anyway? Maybe more busy. So maybe that's not a good thing. I don't know. Is it better to live in a quieter place with less access to less types of activity? Like this would be a personal opinion, but I'm curious. Would you guys rather live in a place that you're very limited to what you can do, but it's a lot quieter and less people are there because there's not that much to do, or yeah, can't lie. Maybe you can't. Yeah, maybe I can't. And then what the other option is, live in a place that's got a lot of variety, like Oblivion. You could walk up to the mountain and experience the snow. You could go down to Zonot Cave, get attacked by a goblin, and enjoy the whatever this would be considered the beachfront. You know, like would you rather have a lot of things to do but a lot more people? I guess that depends on if you're like an introvert or an extrovert, right? That's really the division of things. Because for some people, they're like, ugh, the city has nothing to do. I want to go out and go places. And other people are like, we're in the middle of nowhere. There's nothing to do. We can't go out and meet people. Like, I think maybe that's like the main division between, you know, people's experiences. At least for me, that I've noticed. Hey, Zane Korvik, how you doing? I've heard Germans learn 5 languages in school. We can't even teach most kids English here. I think being multilingual is a good thing, a good idea. I like living in the cold since I don't deal well with heat. Oh, that's another thing. Some people like run hot and some people run cold. Warm myself up easier than cooling myself off. Add peaceful variety and I'm in heaven. I think if it were me, I struggle much more with warming my wait. Wait. I almost said that backward. I have a really hard time warming up. When I get cold, I get chilled to the bone very easily. So imagine the part of whatever temperature for you. You could be in snow, you could be in rain, you could be in just standing outside on a summer day. But imagine the temperature where you start to feel the cold like to the bone. I feel that very easily. It's weird. So, personally for me, it's weird though. Like I don't want to be cold, but if I'm in like snow or like in like aggressive cold, I don't know. I think it's adrenaline. I don't know what it is, but I'm less cold, and I don't get it. Maybe it's humidity. I've heard that okay, so that you know how like people always say like it's not the heat, it's the humidity depending on the area you're in. What like dry heat supposedly is way less bad than like I almost said wet heat. That sounds disgusting. Humid heat feels hotter than dry heat. And dry cold does not feel as cold as humid cold. I don't know. I never pay attention. All I know is what do I feel like right now? I don't go to a place and say it is exactly this many degrees and it's this percentage of humidity. How do I feel? And then I go to somewhere else. It's that like I've never been observant enough to notice the differences, and I just know I either feel terrible or I don't, and I don't know why. I don't mind being around people. I like being secluded but not isolated, Reef is saying. I don't like being so close that I can't get to things. But I don't like being so close that I can't get away from people when things get too busy. I got that. I hate other languages. Learning languages is not easy. I just like quiet country. That's why I like the United States sometimes. I feel like having access to both is nice for a lot of people. Like some people are like, go to someplace quiet for vacation to take a break. Or go to someplace busy for vacation to take a break from being in the quiet so much. Like I want to go someplace where I can actually do some fun stuff, but I don't want to live like that. Whereas some people, I feel like when they live in the busyness, they're like, I need to go someplace quiet where I'm doing nothing. Like that's, you know? Like people need a little bit of both most of the time. So that's like, you know.
What is it now?
Someone says they hate other languages, so you break out the black speech and mortar. Aw, gives Nerdy a blanket. I did steal Mr. Nerdy's blanket. I was like, he has one that's like distinctly his, and I'm like, it's mine now. I don't know what it is. It's the line between feeling like you've reached equilibrium and being unpleasantly through the skin cold. It does not take me long to get to that point. But then I could be in really cold environments and be like, woohoo, run around in a t-shirt. Like, I don't know I think it's got to be adrenaline. Because, like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I understand not wanting to be that cold, but I'm also a cuddler, so I'm the type of person that doesn't mind that level of miserable since I get a silver lining. Yeah, if you got the option. But then if you're with somebody who's got... Mr. Nerdy does not get as cold as I do. And so I'm like, I'm freezing! Warm me up! And he's like, but I'm hot. I need to cool off. I'm like, "Ka!" I also die in the humidity on the heat side. Can't handle even a 70-degree Fahrenheit day with humidity. So humidity really does affect it. I don't like humidity. But depending on how hot or... It just depends on how humid it is. Like, I don't know what's considered high or low. Repair hammers. We need to repair stuff. Getting our free repair hammers. Jill Lockhart, welcome. Ginseng, which is supposed to heal poison in real life. Yeah, see, what we need is a spoon. Wait, what? I'm missing some comments, and all I see is, "Don't tell me those sorts of stories Priscilla's made up, like Narnia." Man, how often Narnia keeps getting brought up. I love it. The reason humidity is bad. Wait.
Good.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's why you can't go into a dry sauna and crank up the heat, but it's actually not safe to get a steam rooms. I feel like when the humidity's bad and the heat's too high, it makes you feel like you can't breathe. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. It was colonies of Portugal, but got it got independent. I think when I first started playing this game, not remastered, OG, I actually thought like I'd try to be sneaky. Because like even though it's not stealing, I'm like in real life you going through crates in front of a store that are not yours, that doesn't make sense. You should be sneaking. You should be stealthy and discreet. Come on! We need more. Ooh, gold. Like gold! There's gold in there. Wouldn't it be funny? Whoa! It lit up! It was dark a second ago. Okay, I was just thinking it'd be funny if there were two little eyes. Like glowing eyes, like a cat or something. No disrespect to Khajiits. Oh, humidity is suffocating. Also, I noticed we're raiding town crates. The best Oblivion pastime, if I say so myself. You have your face covered, right, nerdy? Then loot away. Yeah, with like... Oh, no, you're right! I was originally thinking I still had the Mythic Dawn hood on, and I was like, that's not very discreet. Everyone's looking at me like, you know, the Emperor was just awesome. The main ingredient. Dang it. Maybe we can make some potions and then sell them. Alchemy. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, that's cool. They need to make that clear to see, because I can't hardly see that. Oh, man, that was difficult to do. I was so confused. Antarctica is the most welcoming country on Earth. Penguins automatically see you as another penguin. But I really hope that's true. That sounds really cute. Brazil got worse since the... Oh. Prince of Portugal got independent country, at least one. Oh. I do not know the politics. Filters. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, detect life? Sticking rat meat in bread? Making a hamburger out of rat detects life? Okay. Whatever. Sure thing. Fortify intelligence. We need a little bit of that, don't we? Yes, we do. Do. Fun fact, penguin... Excuse me. Penguin excrement is converted to nitrous oxide by bacteria in Antarctica, which is laughing gas. Yes, I know what nitrous oxide is. Laughing gas? That's fantastic. I've only needed it in the context of like a procedure that was being done, and they're like, "You can't mentally handle this, can you?" And I was like, "Nah." It works very well on me. I'm so glad, because I'm like, I don't want to be awake for this. Thank you. I don't want to experience this. No, thank you. I don't need to be awake for this situation, do I? No, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, filters. A rat sandwich. Give me that Sammy. Just gotta have lunchy lunch. Feather. Yes. That's what we need. I didn't know a cheese wedge. So what this is saying, what this is implying is that cheese gives you so much energy. And flax seeds, arguably, I get the flax seeds, but cheese gives you so much energy you can carry more. Wait, either that or it's just because I had selected it and I forgot. It doesn't, wait. Doesn't give you feather, does it? Why is it still selected? No! I didn't mean to do that. Grapes can make you walk on water. I'm sure sometimes it seems that way. Steel blue entomoloma. I have 32. I need to go find more flax seeds. I think we can go outside of, shoot, which one is it? I'm so bad at knowing the cities that I know what the outside look. Skingrad, I think. We can get a bunch. You have created 6 new potions. I think I already went through all this. Ooh, but I didn't take all that because it was too heavy. Gives boops to all. I have returned to the lurking side of things. Got more work on my car to do. Oh, nice. Gonna listen while I get greasy, though. So hope everyone has a wonderful day and enjoy the stream. Oh, man. Good to see you, Reef. Thank you for the boops. For your generous boops. Skingrad makes the best cheese. I don't know why, but like my whole point in just like what I'm doing right now was just leveling up. Like that was all I was really trying to accomplish. But now we're doing alchemy and I'm like, oh, I'm kind of enjoying it. Cassador, my favorite gameplay RPG for sure is Oblivion because I like to play Mage Star. Hey, I was right! Thank goodness I'm finally right about something. I like to play a mage story rather than Dragon Age Origins Quest. I like more Dragon Dogma Dark Horizon. I have not played that. I've heard things, but I have not experienced it for myself. I love that you could just take these. The grapes are good. Grapes have some... I mean, we know they're water walking. But I don't need too many. Cheese gives you... Rhino, I didn't see your comment. It makes sense. Cheese gives you the gas, which is lighter than air, right? You're practically floating. Wow, it's scientific, guys. You know, Elder Scrolls takes their alchemy very seriously.
It is all in the nose.
Eurus the
Yes, of
shepherd.
course. It is also in the mouth. The fragrance, the sharp, startling odor, the sheep's
There you go.
cheese.
Sheep's cheese.
Nectar.
Nectar.
Yes, I am the shepherd Eurus.
You're right,
And
the
it
best
is my
cheese.
sheep and my deft hand and sharp nose
Ah.
which produce the glorious cheeses of Skingrad.
You go, man. You go. I prefer Oblivion's story over Dragon Age.
Let's get
Zane
to trade.
Korvac. Yeah, I haven't. Whoa!
Bye.
Isn't Dragon Age more of like that Dark Souls style gameplay? I'm so bad with that. I did enjoy it in Jedi Fallen Order. There's our flax seeds. They are everywhere. Come at me, bro. Oh, I went straight through him. It's... No, don't call him dog. No. Oh. He's looking at me with such disappointment. Why does it have to say dog? Why? Oh, I don't like this. I still need to visit Leowyn and see if they left in the dialogue about... What? I don't think I ever saw that. Nah, Oblivion story is 7 out of 10, but I give 9 out of 10 to Dragon Age Origins because cutscenes and also dialogue. Oh, Cassador, I thought you were saying the opposite. Top games for mechanics or story gameplay, I like more Oblivion. Oh, I see. Quest, I like more Dragon Age Dogma. Dark Horizon story, I like more Dragon Age. Difficulty, I like more Dragon Age. It's so complicated. No, I'm just kidding. I agree. Like for me, I'm playing a lot of more like... I would say a lot of the games I play are more similar to each other. Excuse me, I am busy. The way he has to swing that hammer is... Like, he had to... when he went, like, to hit me... Like, to take a downward shot at me, he swung that like a properly swung axe. Like, that's kind of cool. Oh, I was so busy doing alchemy that I didn't... Did I repair my items? No. Blood. Sorry, sir. You attacked me first. I do want to go back to light armor, but man, I'm enjoying heavy armor so much, and there's so much good heavy armor in the game. If I can... Oh, seriously? Really? Is it just the time of day, or is it... No, it's 11:30 a.m. I think it's actually getting darker. Nice job, nerdy whack someone's dog. You applying for that? Hey! That's so sad. He attacked me first, so I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I just don't like that it has to say dog. The only thing worse than that is if it said doggo, and I would just cry at that point. Like, that's so sad. Like, I didn't mean it. I just... Is that a soldier? I don't want to get him to get snuffed. I also think he's got cool looking armor though. Whatever he is. Is he a bandit? He was probably a bandit, right? It lost... Oh, there it is. I like looking at the transition. You wrong about Dragon Age Dogma Quest. Oblivion is so much better. Do you like... I don't know if that question was directed at me, Maddie. Do you like Polish people? I don't mind if you... I don't... I'm not entirely sure what you mean by the question. I don't dislike or like anyone more than each other. I myself am a bit of a mutt. Like, I feel like people are just people. I mean, if you're referring to the culture, I don't know enough about the culture to know. I think cultures all have their good and bad. Because if you're good at one thing, sometimes you have that blind spot. Or sometimes the good is the bad. I was talking to someone about, like, you know the whole love language thing? Your love language is always your, like, toxic trait. That, I think, is super interesting. Hold up, I just realized I think I stopped recording. No! So, like, if you like quality time, then you're more likely to, like when you're mad or when you're upset or you're sad about something, you're more likely to pull away and not spend time with someone. So, like, I feel like cultures are kind of like that, too. When you're sometimes, like I have aspects of my culture that can be super passionate. So they're passionate when they're happy, and they're passionate when they're mad. And then I have other aspects of my culture that could be very drawn back and very objective, which is great when a crisis happens, but not great when you're like, can you just feel what I'm feeling right now for a second? And it's like, no. Everything, just get over it, you know. Get over everything. But then also when something really bad happens or an offense happens, it's like, well, whatever, it's fine. It's like, oh, I appreciate that. Like, I respect that. So it's hard. I think everything has its good and bad. Every human, every personality trait, every love language. What do they call those personality things? They have all these different types of personality tests. Every personality has its negative and positive. It's like a coin. Veilguard for sure, worst Dragon Age game ever. Best Dragon Age was 2. It's a little more like Origins of Combat. I've heard some people talk about Dragon Age. I feel like the opinions of Dragon Age are very universal. Whereas something like Elder Scrolls really seems like more likely than not your favorite is just going to be whatever you played first. Dragon Age, it seems like a lot of people, maybe they're just newer games. I don't know how old they are. But Dragon Age, it seems like people have, at least people who come to watch Oblivion with me, seem to have like similar opinions about which one is better and which, like, objectively better or objectively worse, which I think is very interesting. I always hate Dragon Age. Mass Effect was always better. Mass Effect was chaotic. I enjoyed Mass Effect, but I felt like there was so much going on that it was very hard for me to mentally keep track of stuff or remember how to do things or where to go to get whatever. But I enjoyed Mass Effect. I thought it was really cool. Oh boy. Am I going to break all of these? What to do? Whoa. Well, we got through a Woo! We still have 4 left. That was amazing. Okay, I'm happy with that. That was good. So what we need are flax seeds. Okay, can I just say that these are absolutely gorgeous flowers? Look at those soft little petals getting squished by the wind. I just think that's really cute. And I also like the tone of the light through the Oblivion filter. The way that everything is like shined on. Like it's like almost like is that where the moon is? Like it almost seems like it's getting another source of light, but everything's neutralized by the red. I don't know, I think it's really pretty. Would go on a date well, I mean, technically the only guy I'd go on a date with is Mr. Nerdy, but you know. Unfortunately, he's the only eligible bachelor in my... Well, he's not a bachelor. He's a married man. He's the only eligible one in my universe for me. But honestly, I don't think culture would affect who I would think is a good option to date. I think personality compatibility. There's something weird I've noticed with making friends. Oh, see? That's weird. It was red a second ago, and now it's not red. This is freaking me out, man. I'm too late. Oh, no. I apologize. Mr. Nerdy got me locked down long ago. Or did I lock him down? We'll never know. Who snagged who? It's hard to say. I think I snagged him. Just don't tell him that, okay? The voice in the clouds, the oracle in the sky, who speaks to us here and there. Whoa, look at the blue glow back there. It looks so cool. That looks amazing. The way that blue is still glowing through all the red. Wow, that's gorgeous. I love it. If you ask what game story all my top first play Mafia 2, I haven't played that. LA Noire, Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls, Dragon Age Origins. I watched somebody play Last of Us, the beginning of the Last of Us, the first one. And I thought the intro to the story was very good. But I don't know how it plays out. Look at how beautiful that looks. Jeez. Well, he knows what's good. Aw, thank you. Blush. I need a new bow. Goodness. Let's see what we got. We need, is venison one of the ones that has, yeah, that has feather. Okay, so venison, we need another feather effect. Yeah, flax seeds. Sweet. So I should have hunted down those little Bambis that went past us. My bad. We need more feather potions. That's why I was so anxious to get it when we were playing OG. I need feather. I need it. Cure disease, that's important. We have mutton, though. Oh, that's for fortify health. Of course it is. Repair in combat, I remember making a spell of invisibility plus acrobatics fortify so I could just jump away and repair. It's like being Batman, disappearing and reappearing on a building. That's awesome. Phoenix, how you doing, man? How's it going? How are you doing on this fine day? If you like style GTA story, I would recommend Subuter. Is in France in a World War II. Ooh. I like, what do they call it? Like, I was going to say era-based storylines. That is not what it's called. Resist frost is fire salts. Is that what I need? I just need fire salts, and then I'll stay warm. Wait. Do. Red Dead Redemption 2. Somebody gave me Red Dead Redemption 2. I played Red Dead 1. I was completely addicted, completely obsessed. It was such a good game. I loved that. Somebody gave me the second. I never had the time to even start it. And I was so, like, I couldn't even tell my friend. I was like, I'm so embarrassed that I've never started this game because I bet you it's amazing. But then it's been so many years since I've played the first one that I'm like, I should just replay the first one. But that one took me so long. Can't you do it? Can you do a new game plus with Red Dead Redemption 1? Can you do it where you get, like, some of the benefits? Because, like, that game requires so much. It's just a different type of gameplay than, like, Oblivion, for instance. And for me, it took a while to get adapted to it. But once I got good at it, I felt like I got pretty good. Like, I'd swing, like, I'd, like, hook somebody, and then I'd headshot. And, like I got decent at it. And I was pretty happy with that. Let's see how we're looking on carry weight. I might not be able to get anything fancy. I can get rid of this helmet, though. Didn't I fix it a little bit? I'll keep it a little bit longer. Oh, no, it's only got 3 health. Whoa! Red Dead Revolver, bold choice. Period pieces. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. My brain didn't work. Like, I know what I'm trying to say. It's having a moment, man. Yeah, so this Oblivion Gate specifically, you can, like, swim across. You could totally swim across this one. But what you are supposed to do is you're supposed to go to either or both of these, and then the bridge will go up. Like, at least on this, yeah. So there's 2 bridges, You have to go to the top of one, and I don't know if it extends the bridge of the other one or the bridge of the same one. You just need one to get up there, and you're pretty high up. Or, I'm pretty sure, you could, like, jump AK or slash float your way around to the back of this. So not this side, but the other side might have the door. Or I'm thinking of another Oblivion plane. But if it's this one... Ooh. If it's this one, we might be able to go around. Sorry, Skelly. Sorry, Skelly. He's not in the fire, is he? Ah! Oh! Unaffected. I was trying to play Saint Row 2 and 4. I've heard things about Saints Row. But I don't know anything about that game either. I don't know anything about any game. I am so... My view... See, I told ya! It's right here. It's beautiful. Well, wild western setting, not just like the Oregon Trail or something, lol. If you like Red Dead, please try Gun. It's a good game, kind of clunky since it came out around Red Dead Revolver. I never got a sequel, but it's a fun western setting to go through. Yeah, I mean, obviously every game, every story, every book, every movie has to have a setting. But I like very distinct period pieces, as Mr. Anderson so graciously reminded me the name of. Oh my word. If Gun gets a remaster, I will play it. Aye! Hey! Excuse me! No! Haha, burned you. What am I doing? Excuse me, guys. I don't find you important enough to waste my time. What is on my ankles? Did he literally weigh me down? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. That it is. It is not like the best game, but I remember right after it came out, it was flooding game store shelves and discount bins. I picked it up as a kid. Let's see. It was gritty and fun. I wish I still had it. I should pick it up again if I find it. That's such a bummer when you have a game that you like really loved and you no longer have it. Especially like childhood games, because I think when I was young, the only way we really like, we did have some game systems, but we'd have to sell the previous one to buy the next one if we were gonna do that. And of course, like when you're young, you're like, dude, I want the new cool thing. But looking back, I'm like, oh, seriously, like I don't regret the newer systems because there was a lot more like co-op stuff we did with friends that I really appreciate in some of the newer systems we had. But it meant that we no longer had, like we sold all the games and the old console just so that we can get the new one. And it was just sad. So for anyone wanting to use this method of dealing with an Oblivion gate, that clearly still works. Whoa! Wait, how much gold is this? $200 gold, nice. Oh, the way that echoes and like fades away. Whoosh. Alrighty. Tenshu was a killer series. Wish they made Oblivion Gates more of a challenge. You can always just run through and close without much more of a challenge if you wanted, which is a little immersion breaking. It is. Like, I like the ones, which I don't know if these are more the quest associated ones, but you know, like the ones with like, things you have to do, like opening gates or doors to get to the next section. The problem is, I think, is that there's so many Oblivion gates. Because we did a couple streams where we literally just went gate hunting. And man, they take up a lot of time. But then again, it's a gate of Oblivion. It shouldn't be easy to close. It shouldn't be a simple thing. So yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. And there's still yellow strawberries on the vine. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's not flexy. Up up the difficulty when you do a gate. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Ooh. So pretty. Sekiro was gonna be a Tenchu game. Too many alchemy ingredients. We need to start hunting deer. It's gonna be our next stream, is just hunting deer for alchemy ingredients. Poor deer. I love this. It's not just a clear day. It's ash and smoke. Really? I didn't even see that. Wow. Okay. You played all the Metal Gear Solid games? Blackberries. I should have looked closely at that bush to see if... Oh, the shadows. Look at the sun rays, man. That is horrifying and magnificent. Just trying to do the slow-mo walk. Are you serious? I've been playing Morrowind for 30 hours now, and I have to say it's the best game in the series because even though I love Skyrim, it's too simplified for an RPG game. Yeah, RPG... Maybe action RPG. It does seem like Skyrim, it's hard to define it as an RPG. That was absolutely beautiful and horrifying. Okay, so we have another Oblivion gate to go through, apparently. I grew up on Asteroids and Miss Pac-Man. So did I. Well, I don't know if it was... I played Miss Pac-Man. I mostly played regular Pac-Man. And played Asteroids, played... Galactica? What's it called? I grew up on all, like, those types of games. Asteroids is awesome. Galga. Sorry. Galga. But again, we also didn't have like a console for a long time. If you like turn RPGs, I used to think I'd hate them, but then technically I did play a couple of them. KOTOR is a hybrid turn-based RPG. It's really not, it's not exactly turn-based, but it is timed, which makes it almost turn-based. And then Third Age is turn-based. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I didn't enjoy the changes coming together. Fallout 1 and 2 remake. Oh. Fallout 1 and 2 would be interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely considering it. Aw. I've always seen Oblivion as the beginning of the end of good RPGs. Aw. I know there's a lot of ways where Oblivion is not, people don't consider it an RPG. Galga and Galaxia. Galaxia. So Galga was the main one I played. I think I may have played Galaxia at some point. I played like those types of games before we had access to consoles. I think. Or I don't think they were on the consoles. Isn't there Galga on Xbox though? I think I might have it. I've always seen, wait, I hope Fallout 1 and 2 one day, just like the remastered video game GTA Vice City stories would be better if Rockstar made it like GTA 5 graphics. Oh. David Riker Jr. I don't know if I wrote you down. How you doing? Well, let's see who we had today. We had David Riker Jr., Fenix, Jill Lockhart subscribed. We had Reef with the Boops, Zane Korvic, Maddie Lobo, Raven Johnson with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much, man. We're going to be doing our members stream tomorrow instead of doing it yesterday because I'm back. I'm back and ready to attack. It's our last day of Fable 2. It's our probably not whole island, probably a couple simple like assignment quests. So yeah. We're finishing it up and then Fable 3 is next. And I already have them both posted because I'm ready. So we had, Raven Johnson with the 5 gifted subs. We had Numpty, Ryan Nowicki, Master Nathan, Jimmy Invictus, Kata McLeish, Mr. Anderson, and Ant was first in chat. I'm an ant. And the beautiful alien well in the background as we encounter another Oblivion Gate. Just leveling up. We got eviscerated in the main quest line, and Barris didn't make it. I can't emotionally handle that. Barris has to make it. So we have to train so that we can protect Barris. This is important. But yeah, it was good to see you guys. Good to see some of you guys that I hadn't seen in a little bit. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this and excited to finish up Fable 2 tomorrow and officially tying up the last loose ends that we have. Haven't found all the silver keys though. I'd be interested to see what happens getting rid of all the gargoyles. I don't know if I've ever 100%ed it with the gargoyles because they like eventually they're really hard to find. It's 50 total. But yeah, you know? We'll see. We'll see how far we get through it. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. I will see you in the next one.